Well, hello, and welcome to the Big Hole in the Sky, Bedford North Lawrence High School's special event podcast series brought to you through the support of Bedford Federal Bank and North Lawrence Community Schools. These programs have been produced with care by faculty and student staff members of the Bedford North Lawrence Telecommunications Program. It's great to have all of you with us here today in the BNL studios, live or maybe not so live, but still, it's great to know that so many of our NLCS families, friends, and Eclipse enthusiasts will be joining us across the internet for this series. If you are interested in being in the studio for a recording session, follow the How to Participate directions in the scroll below. I'm your host, Mr. Ledwig, Earth Space Science and Environmental Sciences teacher of the BNL Science Department and all-around science enthusiast. I am excited about Eclipse science, and I welcome you into our informal chats with some local professionals who have been deeply considering aspects of the upcoming total solar eclipse for many years. If you have questions that you'd like answered in an upcoming episode, please drop them in the posted email scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Our guests and I will do our best to get all of your questions ASAP, and time is short. The eclipse is happening almost tomorrow. Now, I've been interested in eclipses and space-related phenomena my whole life. I just have. Like many of you, I've studied eclipses in school and I taught other people about them. But there's just so much to know and so many people who know about aspects of the eclipses that I've never even considered. Those are the folks I've tried to line up for you in the weeks ahead as we prepare ourselves to be ready for the upcoming total eclipse of the sun. Here in Bedford, Indiana, the sun will go dark and become a big hole in the sky at 1900 Zulu, 1506 Eastern Daylight Time, or 3:06 p.m. on 8 April 24. I still have hundreds of questions to be answered. Many of you local students have voiced your own questions to be answered by our Eclipse professionals. Our series will include visits with Indiana University's Astronomy Department Chair. That's the Kirkwood Department Chair, for those who are in the know, a tremendously cool thing. The lead DNR Park Ranger from Spring Mill State Park, a seasoned BNL World History teacher, special guest, and the Bedford Public Library's Public Outreach Specialist. Yeah. Also, the Public Outreach Coordinator of the ARRL, that's America's Amateur Radio Relay League, could be a special guest if we play our cards right. Now, science is an organized dive into an unknown aspect of our world and of life itself. Eclipses touch both of these areas, and inquiry is what scientists do. So, since you're already eclipse curious, you can be an eclipse scientist too. Scientists begin investigation with what they know and questions that they have, and they seek real answers they can use later in their lives. So, let's get to learning some new things and making connections to other things that we already might have known. On the Big Hole in the Sky podcast series, let's get to our first guest.